In this video, this is a part number 2 of the results about the 90 days video challenge, and today we talk about numbers, how the numbers affected my page, how this challenge did work for me, and what you can learn from this and why you need to use video challenge for yourself. So my name is Voyevoda. I'm business and brand creator, and if you want to brand your brilliance in 2019 and really get the customers who love you, really enjoy your business and brand your dream business, which is really great for you, then let me know. So when we talk about the branding things online, it's all about how you present yourself as an expert. So when you present yourself as an expert, you really need to have very specific content. So in this challenge, I learned a lot about how specific content attract and repel clients. So my first agenda for this particular 90 days challenge was to use particular keywords. So I would be able to use video marketing and personal branding and position myself as an expert, so I can create a lot of content for my new YouTube channel, and I can position myself through keywords, through SEO. So I wanted to experiment if this makes sense in general. So the first thing first, definitely people start associating myself with video marketing and branding after my video challenge, which I did in July, and this helped people to figure out what I do and why video marketing is so effective. So but by that time I was only talking about video and branding, so people were still considering myself only a branding expert who teaching them video. Now as of now, people start considering me a little bit more as a person who is expert in video and branding, so the video become first. Now that's a great thing to me because that's what I was aiming with this particular challenge. So using the keywords is powerful, specifically if you use it for different platforms where you share your content like Instagram or Twitter or Pinterest. So this is really practical. Now the next one, the reach of the page, because I did 80% of live videos and about 20% of recorded videos because this was effective for me. The reach of the page is around 1,000 per month, it's between 700 to 1,000, depends. This is an organic reach for the page, so it's quite a high reach, and I also got approximately from 20 to 30 views at the first hour of the video. The reason for that is very interesting because I choose not to use ads during this period of time because I wanted to know how organic traffic on the page will be affected with live videos. So it is affected. Definitely the reach of the page is quite high. Now, when we talk about the likes of the page, that's quite interesting. The likes of the page were affected too, and I lost approximately 50 followers during this period of time. And you may say that, my God, that's a terrible statistics, but I'm quite happy about these statistics because people unfollowing the page which is posting valuable content means these people are not valuable for this page. So you really need to shift your understanding of unfollowers. The followers are useless. The unfollowers are useless. If they are not appreciating your content, if they don't want to watch your content, they will never buy from you. So you really need to rid of them as fast as it's possible. These people do not see the value in your content. So the thing is, if you have the page which has too many people who are ignoring your content or unfollowing your page, the Facebook algorithm will decide that your content is not that valuable and will not show it to many people. So it's very simple to make people to unfollow your page just by posting valuable content on a regular basis. Also, the page gain over 40 like likes or something. So the thing is, it was almost not visible. The change in numbers was almost not visible, which means that useless unfollowers were exchanged on valuable followers. So it's really important when you create branded content to attract and repel wrong people. So if people do not want to implement valuable recommendations, if people want to waste their time, be losers in their business, it's okay. I'm not their coach. If they want to have follow for the page, I'm not that person who do this for the pages. So if people are not following you on Instagram and you following them, they're useless for you because they don't see your content. Same happen to people on Twitter. Same happen on other platforms. So if people are not following you and you follow them, they're useless for your business. So make sure that you always unfollow people who are not following you, because unless their content is really wonderful and you really want to follow their content, so it's a different thing. When you use the follow unfollow method, you really need to be sure that the person who follow you stay on your page, and this person is actually absorbing your content, so you need to collect the right people. So this was the message for me. I realized that the more content I give, the more people I will repel. That's a new thing, but that's a good thing. Now, another number which I got was really about the engagement. So when I see the numbers of the engagement for the image content relatively to the engagement on the video content, the engagement on the video content is higher, and that's approximately 5-10 times higher. So that's really important part, that I can see that the text content has very low engagement on the page, the image content has very low engagement on the page. I'm not talking about the reach. The reach is approximately same, a little bit lesser. So the reach is about maybe half of the reach of the video. So video content has higher reach and higher engagement. Therefore, you really need to incorporate video marketing to your content strategy for the 2019, so that you do at least one live video on your page during the week. So that's really helpful. So you will be able to increase engagement on your page organically. That's important. Now, the amount of people who start connecting with me via Messenger, again, it was great because there were many people who connecting with me, and I didn't know these people, so I definitely reached certain people who didn't know me before this challenge. So this is a real numbers, and I'm happy with that. I also sold my one-on-one program during this challenge, so this was very practical from the business perspective. So I got a lot of feedback, the good feedback. Another thing which people notice, and I got this feedback from clients, that because I'm following this 90 days every day, they feel like I'm very committed person. So the respect from people who I know is much higher than it was before. It's not like they didn't respect me before, they do. But the thing is that they feel like I'm really, really committed person, because 90 days of videos is not a joke. So that's about the numbers, and in the next video we are going to talk about the technology which is related to the video challenge, because I did make several smart decisions which helped me to run this video challenge with ease.